We're live! It's Muscle Shirt Friday. 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 Hey! Muscle Shirt Friday. 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 Hey! Welcome to Friday edition of the SoReal Sports Podcast with your host, the CEO / owner of SoReal Studios LLC, Lamar SoReal. And I don't have my partner in crime all the time, Reggie Walker. Today, he's kind of busy. He got things he has to take care of, but I will continue on with the show because that's what I do. I'm used to doing it by myself. So I am familiar with doing it by myself. It's not pretty difficult for me to do this, even though I do love doing it with my partner, Paul, on that, because I'm talking about the show, okay? All the people that want to comment on me, talking about I'm doing something, saying something else. No, I pause. All right, so you know what we normally do on Friday. We give you predictions for the weekend. And we always start off with UFC. So let's get to the UFC, baby. All right. UFC, we got 6 fights on the match card. And I would like to apologize in advance because I know I will be getting some of these names wrong. But I'm going to do the best I can. And that's all that matters. So let's get started. The first match between Jack Hermansson taking on Edmund Shabazian. All right, both of them is orthodox fighters. Shabazian has a 1-inch height advantage, even though Hermansson is the favorite at minus 155. My prediction on this one is give me Jack Hermansson. Jack Hermansson will come through with the win, and he will beat Edmund in this fight. All right, on to the next one. We got Ricardo Ramos taking on Bill Algeo. Now, Ramos is an orthodox fighter in which Bill Algeo is switch. He can pretty much do both. Algeo does have the advantage in height and with the reach, barely. In this fight, Algeo is the favorite, but it's not heavy. It's 125, minus 125. I have, as the winner, Algeo. He will pull it off with the victory on that one. Let's move on to the first women's bout between Felicia Spencer and Norma Dumont. Dumont has the advantage in the height, and Spencer has the advantage in the reach. Both are orthodox fighters. I believe that this bout will go the distance, in which the winner of this bout will be Felicia Spencer. Give me Felicia Spencer with the win on that one. She is a minus 180 favorite. So that's 3 favorites in a row. I don't believe I picked every favorite. So if I did, then I should be ashamed of myself. Because if you watch UFC, you know that favorites don't always win. All right, let's move on to the next bout between Justin Tafa taking on Jared Vanderaa. Vanderaa is an orthodox fighter, while Justin Tafa is a southpaw. Vanderaa does have the advantage in the height by 4 inches and the reach by 6. And with all that being said, I still got Tafa with the win. And since this is a heavyweight bout, it will not go the distance. So give me Tafa in a knockout. Moving on to the next fight. This is the pre-fight before the main event. We got Jan Inoue taking on Carla Esparza. Enoa has the height advantage. They both tied in the reach, and both of them are orthodox fighters. In this one, I do have Enoa. I mean, not Enoa. Enonen taking on, with the victory. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm looking at something else. She is barely a favorite, but she is 13-1. So I'm looking at that. She will extend that good record to 14-1. Sorry, Carla, you will lose this weekend. Last but not least, we got the main event. We got Rob Font taking on Cody Garbrandt, in which Font does have the reach, both of them the same height, and both of them are orthodox fighters. Now, Font does have both of them is a -110, so it's pretty much a pick 'em. And who I'm picking in this one, I'm giving Rob Font with the win. So to give you a summary of who I picked Jag Hermanson, my bad, Bill Algio, Felisa Spencer, Justin Taffa, Jan Inonen, and Rob Font. And those are my picks for UFC tonight. Let's see how I do. Moving on, we're going to another sport, the NBA. Now, I am doing this pretty late. So I just found out, just watched that the Warriors lost in overtime to the Memphis Grizzlies. So now it's set. Everybody is set when it comes to the playoffs. The Grizzlies got the 8th seed, and they will be facing the Utah Jazz in the playoffs. Now, I would do series picks like I done hockey, NHL playoffs in the first round, but it's something that me and a couple of people in my group chat, we doing something personal for that. Also involve my partner in crime all the time. So I will not reveal my predictions on that, but I will show you my predictions once the deadline has passed. And if you want to know more about what I'm talking about, go to NBA.com, and they have the playoff bracket challenge. And I believe that's still available, and you can go and make your predictions on the series, who wins and then how many games, and who wins it all. Whoever has the best score will win. I would add more people to it, but this is kind of personal to us. As I go further down in my career, I will be doing it myself, in which I will give the winner prizes and things of that nature. Just I do not have the funds to do that right now. But I will. Best believe that. With that being said, let's go to my picks for the weekend. So I'm going to pick every game this weekend on who's going to win in the first game of the series. Let's start off with the Heat and the Bucks. Miami Heat taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. I do have the Bucks winning the first game since they are at home. The Heat have struggled. They have struggled badly this year, and I believe that struggling will continue. So give me the Bucks in this first game. Next, we got the Dallas Mavericks taking on the LA Clippers. Now, in this one, I feel like that since people think that the Clippers tanked to avoid the Lakers, they basically saying that they want Dallas. Or it could have been the Blazers, because they didn't know exactly which team would have been able to play. So they avoided somebody they know guaranteed if they kept losing, they will play the Mavericks. They got the Mavericks. Mavericks don't like that. And obviously they wouldn't like that because they feel like they being disrespected. The Mavs will win this game, game one, because they will go out firing on all cylinders. Hopefully we can get a healthy Kristaps Porzingis. You already know what they shooters can do, and you already know what Luka can do. I don't know what Paul George gonna do, because Paul George has been like what Skip Bayless normally say, George Paul. He has been terrible in the playoffs. Hopefully he can find some way to bring in what he does in the regular season into the playoffs in order for them to win. But I do have this being a close game, and Dallas will pull off the victory for that. Next one, we got the Boston Celtics taking on the Brooklyn Nets. I don't want to talk too much about this one, not to disrespect my partner in crime, who is a Celtics fan. Nets will blow them out game one. Blazers taking on the Nuggets. I believe the Blazers are hot. I believe the Blazers really want to beat the Nuggets. They beat them to get the 6th spot. So I feel like they will continue winning this one, even though the Nuggets are at home. Give me the Blazers to win game one. Wizards taking on the 76ers. I do have the 76ers winning this game in a blowout. The Wizards just got through playing, even though they played a blowout win against the Pacers to get the 8th spot. Still, the 76ers, the number one team in the East based off record. And I feel like 76ers would just blow them out. And it's an early game, so Russell Westbrook won't be ready for that one. Give me the 76ers. Lakers versus Suns. Now, we just found out that LeBron James violated protocol. And, of course, he's not going to get suspended. He is LeBron James, the little bully himself. My bad. I mean the so-called king himself. He will be playing this weekend. But I still feel like the Suns will come out firing. They will come out hot. They looked at how the Lakers played the Warriors, in which the Warriors was playing them to the end, and the Suns would do something similar. Devin Booker will go off. Chris Paul will put up more numbers than expected, and I expect the Suns to win this game. So give me Suns winning game one. Now the Hawks versus the Knicks. This is the most exciting game of all the series, because you got a Knicks team who haven't made the playoffs in 8 years, who finally making it to the playoffs. You got a Hawks team who got Trae Young, and he can shoot. He's like a great value Steph Curry. So they both have something to prove. So it's going to be a battle. But just because, this is the only reason why I'm picking the Knicks. They're at home. Game one. Game one, they got to win at home. And I'm picking the Knicks. Julius Randle will go off. RJ Hampton he'll have a good game. Derrick Rose, he'll find some way to get more than 10 points. And the Knicks will win this one. Last but not least is I accidentally had the Warriors. I thought the Warriors were going to win. I probably jinxed. I got the Grizzlies versus Jazz. Grizzlies just had that hard-fought game in which it went to overtime. They ain't going to have enough energy to beat the Jazz. Give me the Jazz to win that one. And those are my picks for the NBA. Now let's move on to baseball. Baseball, baby. Now, I just got through watching my Atlanta Braves beat the the Pittsburgh Pirates 20-1. We had 2 grand slams, one by Ronald Acuna, and we had 2 home runs by Austin Riley. So hopefully them backs continue this weekend, and we'll at least win 3 out of the 4. Now let's get to this first one. Red Sox versus Phillies. That's the series I want to do. Red Sox taking on the Phillies. Give me the Red Sox to win this series 2-1. White Sox versus Yankees. Give me the Yankees to sweep the White Sox. In the Rays versus Blue Jays. Blue Jays are at home, so give me the Blue Jays to beat the Rays. Cubs versus Cardinals got a division matchup, a rivalry, if you will. Give me the Cardinals to beat the Cubbies 2-1. 2-1. Last but not least, we got the LA Dodgers taking on the San Francisco Giants, both battling to get the number 1 spot in the division. Dodgers will prevail, and they will beat the Giants in the series 2-1. All right. Now, let's get to the last but not least, hockey. Let's check and see what's going on in hockey this weekend. As of right now, we got, we got the Panthers taking on the Lightning, in which the Lightning are up 2-1. I believe that the Lightning will be up 3-1. They will win today. Got the my Pittsburgh Penguins, taking on the New York Islanders. Pittsburgh Penguins are up 2-1. I will pick my Pittsburgh Penguins, of course. Why wouldn't I? That'd be stupid not to. We will go up 3-1, so we will win that game. Montreal Canadiens taking on the Toronto Maple Leafs. This is game 2. And the Canadiens are up 1-0. It will be tied 1-1. Maple Leafs pull off the victory this weekend. Vegas Golden Knights taking on the Minnesota Wild. Minnesota Wild. The Golden Knights are up 2-1. Minnesota Wild even the series this weekend. All right, let's go to the next one, in which the Carolina Hurricanes taking on the Nashville Predators. Give me the Nashville Predators to tie the series 2-2, because the Carolina Hurricanes are up 2-1 in the series. Next, we got the Colorado Avalanches taking on the St. Louis Jets, in which the Avalanche are up 3-0. Give the brooms ready. Get those brooms ready. Sweep. Sorry, St. Louis. Hate to do it to you, but y'all are losing. All right. Last. Well, no, it's not last. We got the Boston Bruins, Reggie's Boston Bruins taking on the Washington Capitals, in which the Boston Bruins are up 3-1. I believe the Capitals will win and make it a 3-2 game. Last but not least, we got the Edmonton Oilers taking on the Winnipeg Jets. Oh, I'm so sorry. What in the world I call? My bad. Okay, y'all know I'm new to this. St. Louis Blues. Why in the world I said St. Louis Jets? St. Louis Blues will get swept. It is the Winnipeg Jets, Edmonton Oilers. I wasn't looking at the team names. I'm just looking at the city or the state. All right. So Edmonton Oilers, Winnipeg Jets. Jets are up 2-0. I believe Edmonton will pull off with a victory this weekend. So give me them. They will win. They will win. Also, I see, as if I'm not mistaken, as I'm looking at this right now, they say on Sunday that the New York Islanders and the Pittsburgh Penguins will play this weekend. That's crazy. So they playing back to back. I'm new to this hockey stuff. If that's the case, then Pittsburgh will pretty much end the series this weekend. Tampa Bay Lightning taking on the Florida Panthers. That series will continue, but it will probably be a 3-2 Tampa Bay Lightning heading into the week. And then Minnesota Wild taking on the Vegas Golden Knights. Golden Knights will finish it off this weekend by pulling off with 2 victories this weekend and ending it in 5. So those are my picks for all this weekend. I hope y'all enjoy this weekend. Y'all have a safe weekend. We will definitely see y'all Monday with another edition of the SoReal Sports Podcast. Leave in the comments who y'all think should win. Who y'all think should win? Leave in the comments who y'all think should win. We don't do this, but since I am by myself, I can make my own rules. So I'm finna do so. Now, with the rules I'm finna make now, I'm finna give y'all my prediction on some bets on Saturday. Bets for Saturday. All right. Now, Heat versus Bucks. They got the Bucks -5. I would take those -5. I believe it would be a pretty decent win for the Bucks. So give me that -5. Now with the Dallas and the Clippers, Mavs and Clippers, they got the Clippers at a -5.5. I told y'all Dallas will win this game. So if I were y'all, I'll pick Dallas with the points. Dallas at +5.5 if you're lucky. If you don't believe in that, just take the over because the over is at 217.5. So I got that. Next, we got the Boston Celtics and the Brooklyn Nets. They got Brooklyn at a -8. I don't like Brooklyn because Brooklyn struggles when it comes to covering the spread. So, and plus it's their first game together in the playoffs. Even though they should blow them out, I did say they're going to blow them out. You know what? Man of my word, take the points. Take the points. Last but not least, Portland and Denver. Give me Denver -1. I said Portland will win. So you can do Portland pretty much money line. So those are my predictions on that. I'm going to do a little bit of baseball. Baseball plays a little bit early. You got the White Sox versus Yankees, and when Garrett Cole is pitching, so I would definitely take the Yankees to win that one. So give me the Yankees -1.5. And then we got another game that I would like to do. This game right here between the Pirates and the Braves. Bryce Wilson is up there at pitching. He pitched pretty good last game. I believe that this game will go over 9.5. It'll be a lot of scoring in this game. So give me the over 9.5 on that one. Cubs, Cardinals. This is the one I want to do. The over 8. I would definitely do over 8 on this one. And last but not least, Walker Buehler is pitching for the Dodgers. Give me the Dodgers -1.5. Those are my little extra predictions on that. Y'all let me know who y'all got as a picks for my gambling friends. All right, man, let's get up out of here. Thank y'all for listening. If you're listening on the podcast, thank y'all for watching. If you're watching on the YouTube channel, I will be doing my videos this weekend. I'm just doing recaps of the Braves games, and I have other things that I will be doing this weekend. You will see it on the YouTube channel, SoReal Studios. Just check us out. Click, like, share, and subscribe. See y'all on Monday. Y'all have a good one.